Hello everyone, welcome to another video. We're gonna start this little series with a tier list of what happened after a year of Lord of the Ring Rise to War. So game launched a year ago and now it's the meta change. We're gonna go and some champion that we thought at first were very good are now falling behind, and I just want to make like a little adjustment on everything that we said in the past. Some tier lists from other YouTubers are maybe a little bit out of date. Some kept it up to date, but ultimately it's always up to you and what you want to play. But if you are looking to know what commander is actually strong and which commander you'd like to avoid, this is a very good way to do so. This list is not only my opinion. I have been talking with some other people in my guild, which I actually trust, and I know their knowledge about the game. They are sometime whale, sometime not, and they actually give me their opinion about everything that we're going to discuss here. So we're gonna start here with, as the title said, Tier 1 on the good side. Not a lot of commander. I mean, you will pass over the Tier 1 commander quite quick, but even though they are sometimes not so great, you'll find some of them that actually kind of stick in the meta for a different reason, and this is actually where we're going to go. So first of all, Boromir, we class it as C. Not great all around. Is a little bit of DPS and buff for some troop, but it doesn't get any great result in the current meta of the game, and it doesn't help that like his weapon is not great either. But directly after Boromir, we have Dwalin, which Dwalin as a tier 1 is S tier. First of all, if you have it respect 5, you get this fireproof resistance that gives 50% reduction damage on fire damage. And the Witch King is very present in the meta with Alchemists, and this commander with the fire protection, protecting your army, is also a very good DPS. So he's able to do a lot of damage to your enemy and ultimately resist what the enemy commander is trying to do, which is do a lot of fire damage in the first few rounds and decimate your army. Dwalin doesn't need the army to be up to do damage. He's doing damage himself, and he also protects from the fire. So that's why he's such a S tier. His weapon, not so great. You have better option, but still, I see the guy quite often, even after a year of Lord of the Ring Rise to War. Next up, we got Ewin, which would also be a little bit in between A and S tier. We're gonna put it as A. She's great with cavalry, and that's one of the main issue. Like early in the game, cavalry is expensive, so she's good with cavalry. It's expensive, but she also kind of falls a little bit behind. But I mean, she's great to get some tile. She got some healing. She got protection, stun protection if you get her R5 to max, and the healing, the damage buff. So all around, very well constructed, and is her shield. If you get her respect 10, is actually quite good, giving men a lot of defense, and also being an accessory helps a lot. So Eowyn gets the A rank. Then we're gonna go to Faramir, which we are also testing him right now with his item. So I'm gonna put it as B, just because if you want him to work very well, you need his specific item, which is it counts as an armor. It's a cloak, and it gives your range unit more damage and initiative for the first 2 rounds, so 60% damage if it's maximum, which you kind of do need in order for him to be great. Otherwise, you just buff the troops all around. It's not incredibly strong, but it's very decent. Then we get Aldir, which gonna go right here. Actually, I would even put it like right behind Eowyn and A. By itself, he's a very nice commander, will deal a lot of damage by itself, and also with the ability Guide will buff the troop on the first few rounds. Same as Faramir, but Aldir just do more damage all around by himself. His armor for his special item, not so great because you need to be on Woodland for it to be better. But I've seen some better results all around in the game from an Aldir rather than a Faramir, so that's why it's just a little bit higher than Faramir. Hirgon. I made this siege category just for him because sadly the guy is not good for anything else but siege, which if you are on the good side is a very good thing because you don't have access to a lot of siege commander. So Irgon is one of the only. If you are maybe on an RP server, Irgon is still great for siege damage, but everything else, like this character, honestly doesn't make any sense. If you look at him, there's nothing to do with it, and his special item, the red arrow, doesn't work at all with the character. Like, just nothing works aside from siege, so just do siege with him. Merry and Pippin, they will go D. I mean, they have the Palantir Scryer ability, but that will give them madness. They can reduce some damage, but all around they're still awful, unfortunately. So I don't have any other like, their items is not great either. Like, there's nothing going on for them, sadly. So that's why they are ranking D. And last but not least, Ori, which I'm going to put D as well. The guy's not great. Can actually be useful, like, put some code on useful, doing Art of an Hero event because of the protection and the position that he has. And if you get perhaps his special item, which I would definitely not recommend, get Faramir's item instead, or Eowyn. But for Ori, it makes the range unit do maximum damage, and because like Axe Thrower has they have a huge gap between their minimum and maximum damage, this could work perhaps, but still the guy is not great. So there it is. Tier 1 on the good side commander after 1 year. Dwalin, king of the tier 1, but really close behind Eowyn right there and Aldir. Faramir, huge potential, might get higher as season goes and people unlock his item. And Boromir, Ori, and Pippin, unless major change from the developer, nothing is going to change here. And Irgon for siege. That's about it. So this is first of the series. We're gonna do tier 1 on the evil side, and tier 2 good side, tier 2 evil, tier 3 good, tier 3 evil, and then ultimately I'm gonna reach all the good commander all together. Then another video, all the bad evil commander all together, and we're gonna end up with the ultimate mashup and see whose commander are better in the meta that we currently have. So I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now.